Hi, welcome back to Shuviro TV. My name is Smiley, and if you're coming for the first time, welcome to Shuviro TV. This is a channel where we talk about how to make money in order to enrich ourselves, in order to make a living. And in today's video, we are still in the meat business. In the last video, we talked about how you can start a sausage factory for you to make money. In today's video, we're going to talk about how to start a small local butchery for you to make a living out of it. So this video is going to be divided into three parts. The first part is going to talk about the things that you need for you to start the butchery. The second part is going to talk about business practices, and then the last part is also going to talk about some of the ideas and hints that you can use to enhance your business. Let's get right into it. So to start a business, a butchery business, let's just assume that you're starting on a stringent budget, on a shoestring budget. If you're not starting on a shoestring budget, then good for you. Your business is going to be bigger and better. But if you're starting on a shoestring budget, do not aim to rent the whole shop on your own, but rather look for people to share with. Look for a grocery shop that has space for you to put your things and then start your business on the side. Obviously, there's going to be room for you to scale and grow, but for a start, just look for a room where you're going to share. In the space that you're going to be given, on the space that you're going to be sharing in the shop, what are you going to need? Basically, the things that you're going to need before even the commercial meat cutter. Just need a little bit of knives that are very sharp and that are workable with. You need a meat scale, and you also need a deep freezer or deep freezers. If you have money, you can buy two. If you don't have money, and if you're starting on a shoestring business budget, you may start with just one. Now, when you start like with just one, and then another thing that you might also need is very, very good branding for your shop. If the person with whom you're sharing allows you, you need to put some banners that are well decorated, that are very beautiful, that will show that you are serious with the business that you want to do. And as well, you need to introduce some sort of a uniform for the people that are going to be working with you, or for yourself if you're going to be working on your own. So those are some of the things that you need, and obviously you need the product, the meat that you're going to be selling. You also need those. So basically, those are the things that you need to start a butchery, a small butchery. Like, let's go into some sort of the numbers. Scale, like the butchery scale, it costs an upwards of $50 and at least $25. And then a refrigerator, a brand new one, costs an upwards of $300. Even a good second-hand one, it can go for as little as $150. And then the branding, like the nice branding for a shop, so that it will look very good and then it will entice other people to come and buy, that can cost you around $100 to $150. And the t-shirts and the uniforms that you're going to need, they will cost you, let's just say $25 to buy the t-shirts and then to brand them. You also need packaging material for you to package the meat for the customers that will come to buy. So basically, those are the things that you are going to need. Right, let's talk about the business, how you're going to do it. Right, selling that meat is just basically looking for where other people are selling meat for a cheaper price. Let's say for $3 per kg if it is beef, and then you sell it for $5 per kg, and then you make that $2. That's just basically what you do. And then for pork, you look for where they are selling it for $2 per kg, and then you basically sell it for $3.50. That's basically what it is about. You then also diversify and sell other things like chicken offals and offals of cows and offals of all the other animals. But basically, your best products are going to be chicken, beef, pork, and sometimes goat meat. So what you do, you need to be very careful when you are doing the business, because you need to be very, very hygienic. Like, we all understand that it's meat that is going to be eaten by people at their homes in the society that you're living. And you also need to be very mindful of the sources from where you find your products, because like, other people have tendencies of selling meat from animals that will have been contaminated. And so that's basically how you're going to be running the business. And the business has the potential of doing very well every day, on a daily basis. It does very well, but it does very well here in Zimbabwe. during the time when people will be looking for relish to cook for supper, and there is need for some protein source. So that's where the business kind of thrives. And then here are a few tips that you can implement for you to to thrive. There's this module that I just discovered where you can thrive in the society, because the business will have competition because they are already established butcheries. Some of them are actually big, and some of them have been going for a very long time. So what are some of the strategies that you can use? The strategies that you can use for a start to penetrate the market, you can lower the price a little bit. For example, if the already existing butcheries are selling their kg of beef for $5, you can sell it for $4.50. Clients and customers, they notice that, and that's what they want, especially if you live in high density suburbs like where I come from. They notice that, and that's exactly what they will come for. Besides that, another thing that you can do, you can introduce tickets and coupons. So you say that for every person that comes and buys in your shop, you give them a ticket and a coupon. They're supposed to keep that ticket, they're supposed to keep that coupon. And then you give them, you say, if you come here and you buy meat in this shop 10 times, and you bring back 10 coupons that show that you've bought here 10 times, I'll give you meat for free the 11th time. I know that people are going to flood that shop. So it's just a strategy that you use to penetrate the market. So you give them coupons, you give them tickets, and then be sure to tell the people when they are buying, be sure to interact, talk to them. Hi, welcome to the shop. Did you know that we have this promotion where you can get a coupon? Something like that. And then you give them the coupon, and then they go, and then the 11th time, you give them the meat for free. I guarantee you, people are going to flood. As well, look for the quality of the meat that you are going to be selling. Look for the quality of the meat that you're going to sell. It's supposed to be good quality meat that doesn't give you problems with people. Meat that is very hygienic, that is very good, so that the people will feel the need to want to keep on coming back to your butchery. And then as well, another thing that's very important for you to do is to create relationships with your customers and the people that are surrounding the place that you're working. Create relationships. Be very open, be very mindful. And then from there, if the business booms, you can buy another refrigerator, and then you can buy a display freezer, like the one that is appearing on the screen right now. You can buy those to enhance your business, and you can even go as far as renting your own other building where you won't be sharing, and then you will grow with time, you will grow with years, and then your business will thrive. Another tip that you can also come up with if you're in Zimbabwe is introducing a braai stand outside your shop that has firewood that will be burning, so that people who are going to buy from your shop can just take meat from your shop, and then they will just go and braai it on the braai stand without having to pay an extra fee for the braaiing and for the smoking of the meat. So those are some of the things that you can do. But also, it is very important for you to consult with your local council and hear some of the things that they need, the paperwork for you to start. But it's a business that you can start on a shoestring budget, and then you can grow from there, and then you can start developing from there, and with time you will definitely become someone big. The purpose of this channel is so that we talk about these things, and then we become better, we improve our lives from the lives that we're living right now. We become better, we become business people, we start driving the cars that we want. That's the reason why I research and talk about these business ideas and come with them to you, so that you may pick one or two, and then you may start them, and then you may realize self-actualization. And in turn, I also urge you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because it is also my wish to grow this YouTube channel and to impact other people and to give them business ideas. So this is the video that I had for you today. If you had other questions that you want to ask, if you want the nitty-gritties and the minute details about the business, you can indicate that in the comment section, and I'm assuring you that I'm going to reply to each and every comment that will have been sent in the comment section. That was what I had for you today. Do not forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching.